Hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to Alan Wake Part 3. We're just at the top of... We had started Chapter 4. So, supposedly Alan is going to be learning the truth. Nothing is what it seems, though. It would seem. For sure. I'm doing well enough at the moment. How am I? I hope this message finds you well. It has been an age since we last spoke, but would like to discuss with you about your car's extended warranty. No! No, the true nightmare. Speaking... well, let me jump in. So I was going to say, speaking of, nightmares. So it's November 1st.
The house looks bad. Let's get out of here.
Now that Halloween is over, thus begins the Christmas creep. I saw, if you're on Twitter, Mariah Carey tweeted out she has been unthawed, and it is now all I want for Christmas is you season. So whatever that means. Oh wait, do I want to go through here or do I want to go this way? I can't remember. We'll see. We will see. Trying some new stuff with the VTube avatar. Or the PNG tube. I shouldn't say VTube because it's a static image with some animations. Over on TikTok. We added some bounce and some movement. So hopefully it's not too distracting. Alright, so essentially to recap you real quick at the beginning of this chapter. Alan woke up here at this resort. Dr. Hartman tells us that our wife had unfortunately passed and that we were experiencing some delusions related to the whole events that led us here. But I don't know, Alan doesn't believe it and I don't believe it either. And Barry is just being Barry. He's doing Barry things. Like being awesome. We gotta find our way out of the Overlook Hotel here.
Al, hurry up! I can hear those evil guys moving around.
It's not actually the Overlook, but I would venture to the guess that this whole section kind of drew inspiration from The Shining. Since it's a giant hotel and there's a big maze in the back. Hey, Urscum, welcome! If they don't bring back Barry Burton in RE9... you'll be sad. It would be cool to see Barry again. Whoa! He actually scared me. I was not expecting. Was not expecting that gentleman. No! What did What did the rock said? Don't trust Emil, which is Dr. Hartman. Well, I didn't really trust Dr. Hartman to begin with, to be honest. Because goodness, Dr. Hartman, not super trustworthy. It was cool to see Barry again in Revelations 2. Like, that was pretty neat. Dr. Hartman equals sus. Yeah. He's not a really cool dude. But you know what they say. What goes around comes around, and I think Dr. Hartman gets his comeuppance. I don't know when exactly. I mean, I do. I don't know how. I also kind of do with that as well. But, we don't, as far as the story has been portrayed yet, we don't know. But we will. Oh, I know he does. Oh, I know. I hope I didn't just get lost. No, okay. Do I have any flares? I do. these dudes. They take so many bullets. Yeah, this game is definitely in my top as well. Between this and the whole, like, connected universe with Control and Quantum Break, I still need to play Max Payne and Max Payne 2 at some point. I kind of want to play the originals before the remake comes out. Although I'm pretty confident that they'll do a good job with a remake. I hear a bunch of guys somewhere. Oh, see, I don't know if I need to go out here or if I need to go the other way. Okay, that was a checkpoint, so let's go back. Because there might be some other goodies I missed. There may not be. Because I think this might take me back to where I started. Oh, manuscript page. Oh, I guess it was good I came back this way then. For some reason, I thought this whole maze was a little bit more lengthy. I'm stoked to get to Alan Wake 2. We got a little bit to go, though, because between this, the DLCs, and Alan Wake's American Nightmare and Control, it may take us a little bit. May take us a bit. Maze not mazy enough. 7 out of 10. Well, if a maze is not mazy enough, is it really a 7? Oh! Thank you for the follow over on TikTok. Welcome on in. How you doing today? We're doing a lore playthrough of Alan Wake. Whoa. It's good to hear. Welcome. I wanted to prep for Alan Wake 2, so I figured I'd replay this and American Nightmare, and I think we're gonna do Control as well, because the AWE DLC. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Do I have any grenades? I have 1 flare. He's gonna need... Oh no! I forgot about the birds! The birds! Oh, whoa! Okay. Ouch. Oh no. Well, that did not go as planned. You know what's funny? I think the last time I played this, I remember dying in that spot several times. I kind of wish that I had saved that flare a little bit earlier, because I might need it. Or do I don't have a flare gun at the moment, sadly. Alright. Yeah, we're simulcasting on both TikTok and Twitch. It's my second ever TikTok live. Oh no! There goes the birds again. Flare, help me. No. Oh no. Wow, these birds are relentless. Oh no. No! Let me loot, please. Oh, come on, game. Be nice to me. All right, new strategy. I forgot that there was a little resource box in that gazebo. So we're gonna try to run past the birds and maybe get to it. Utilize that flare. Yeah, we're getting stick bugged. All right. Let's do this. I don't know if I picked up any other... Oh, I got one flare gun thing. That should do. Well, I would thought that would have done it, but apparently not. Get him! There we go. Third time's the charm. Nice. Ooh, that guy's not nice though. Uh-oh. Like these big sheriff guys with their cowboy hats. I don't even know if they're cowboy hats. They kind of look like cowboy hats though. Alright, we need to get some more resources. Is there anything back here? Probably not. There may have been a thermos at one point, but I've collected like 96 out of the 100 thermoses. Yeah, I need a better gun too for the game. For sure. I think I might be getting one here soon though. Perhaps. Alright, so we got to a checkpoint at least. There we go, speak of. We got a shotgun. I'd like to have some more flares, but I guess at least for the time being. Is there a way to get to the top of this? Or am I thinking of another shed? Maybe in the DLC. There's a section in one of those DLCs I remember it being something. Whoa, thank you guys for the follows over on TikTok. Welcome on in. We're doing a lore playthrough of Alan Wake Remastered in preparation for Alan Wake 2. And thanks for the likes and stuff too. I appreciate it, y'all. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, we're in preparation. We're trying to get to Alan Wake 2, playing all the stuff and the things. Whoa, hello. Wow, thank you guys for all the follows over on TikTok. Thank you, thank you. Uh-oh, whoa. Nope, sir. Dip, dive, dodge. Am I a YouTuber? I am. I do have a YouTube. I do. Primarily, I stream on Twitch as well. And it just recently started on TikTok. So thank you for all the follows, everybody. Whoa, whoa. Okay, this isn't good. I can't. Oh, no. I think I died. I died. Oh, no. Wow, what is happening? Thank you for all the follows. My goodness. Thank you, thank you. Welcome on in, everybody. Like I said, I kind of started doing this simulcasting thing. We're live both on Twitch and on TikTok at the moment. But I am also on YouTube as well. Mike says, why does restaurant pop water go down so fast? Or cherry coke is blurg now. It is true. It gets watered down pretty quick. Oh, well, again, thank you so much for the follow and checking out the channel. Whoa! Perfect dodge. Do I have any... Oh, I don't have any grenades, and I don't have any flares at the moment, so... Oh, no! Dude, this guy came out of nowhere. I'm worried I'm gonna run out of bullets. Take out these bad guys. And again, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Learning the ropes over on TikTok. I just hit my 5-year stream anniversary over on Twitch as of the 30th. But TikTok is new within the last few months. I can read that, yes. I can indeed. Let's see, did I hit a checkpoint yet? I don't know if I did. So I've a question, since I'm still learning how TikTok works. How did y'all find the page? Was it shown in just like a For You kind of thing? Anytime you're doing something new, there's lots to learn for sure. Let's see here. Checkpoint reached. All right, did I get any flares? No. Didn't I have a shotgun a little bit ago, or did I not grab it? Maybe whenever it reset that checkpoint. Emil made Tom do it. Can I go back and get that, maybe? I'm gonna go back and get it, if I can. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. Because we are gonna need that. And that's totally fine. Pro stream, everybody. Oh, you were just scrolling through. Okay, cool. And my card, thank you for those gifts over on TikTok, too. I appreciate it. Oh, no, I can't go back. Oh, no, run ruined. It's locked. I can't go back. I see it, but I can't go. Okay, well, you know what? We're gonna do hard mode, I guess. Let's see what happens. Maybe it'll have mercy on me and give me access to another one here soon. Yeah, this is fine. It's fine. Okay. Let's see here. We can do it. Uh-oh, maybe. Nope. Sir. Reload! Quickly! Okay. There we go. I, just recently started using more of the stuff on TikTok, so lives are all new for me, on there at least. Alright, we got a flare gun, so we got maybe a chance. I really wish I had that shotgun, though. Gonna need it. Gonna need it bad. Alright, let's see. Where do I go? Oh, I think I have to go up here. Alright, checkpoint. Well, it's given us some more flares. Ah, there we go. There's another shotgun. Cool. Cool, cool. And here I was worried. You know what, though? I think technically, wasn't there a manuscript page in that shed as well? Thank you for that follow. Welcome, welcome. We're doing an Alan Wake lore playthrough of the original. Gonna eventually play Alan Wake's American Nightmare, and then Control, and then ultimately Alan Wake 2. One of my most anticipated games of this year, for sure. Let's see. I hear those birds. You just sent a corgi gift on TikTok and it pops up on the screen and wiggles its corgi butt? That's pretty amazing. Oh, I see it. Yeah, I must have missed it when it popped up initially. That's really cool. That's pretty cool. Barry!
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Fashion icon Barry Wheeler.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of.
Oh, man.
So,
All right.
I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
Barry, save us! Oh, this doesn't look good. We got all kinds of baddies.
Hurry up, Barry. Come on.
Woo! Okay, okay, okay. Alan, no! Buddy!
I'll be here. Just hang on, Al.
Alright, stand by the light, dude.
Oh, hey, found a corner.
Barry, now's not the time for the quarter. Uh-oh.
I found it.
Come on, dude! Nope. Oh, no. How many flares? I don't have any flares.
Al, I found the key.
Come on, Barry, quickly! Dude, out of my way! Hey, we made it. All right. Ouch.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest. You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back
I love
soon
that they
sign.
still have the cutout in the back seat.
I knew you were going to say something like
Fantastic.
that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're going to buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm going to live in it.
Best boy. Barry's pretty great. He's a cool dude. So he's a little weird, but that's okay. We still love him.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
I think Barry might be
You got
my
that right,
favorite.
Al. You're
Well, other
barking
than
mad.
Alan,
You are
obviously.
by far the
But,
craziest
you know what I
Maybe
mean.
That's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can.
Al,
No, listen. I can
I have what
bring
they
her
call a
back. I can
fifth
find
sense.
her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're
The
not
Andersons
delusional.
are pretty
Real
cool, too,
shit's
to be
going down.
honest.
That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
Look out! No! Oh, you're not gonna get your rental deposit back, Barry. What a shame.
Al! God damn it, Al, talk to me!
That jacket, though, still putting in work. After all this.
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Oh, no.
Barry! Barry!
Barry? Where's Barry?
Man, you're okay!
Jeez, it's good to hear your voice. I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop. Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that.
The cutout's
Okay.
fine.
I hit
Everyone
some bushes,
breathe a
didn't get
sigh of
scratch.
relief. The cutout is
There's no way
fine.
you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Al, there's something moving down here.
Uh-oh.
Barry, it's a taken. Use a flare, Barry.
Barry, you can do... There you go, buddy.
Yeah.
Barry, are you all right?
I'm good, Al. I'm great. Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh?
Yes, they extended their extended warranty.
You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al. I'll be waiting.
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up.
Oh, you're
Don't
gonna
worry
secure
about
the
it.
area,
I'm
bud.
on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Barry is now Rambo. All right, let's go. And I have no light sources. I have no flares. Nothing. So this could be a little interesting. Oh boy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Gonna have to dip dive dodge these things. Do I hear bats? I think I heard bats flapping their wings. Ooh. Ooh. It's all good, Alan. Work on that cardio, bud. You got this. That is one of the cool things about this. Alan's no superhero. He's just a regular everyday writer. He, doesn't have the unending stamina running around. He gets winded very quickly. Uh-oh. Run, Alan! Oh dear. Ow! Owie. Where's the checkpoint? I don't see the checkpoint. How do I still not have, like, any resources yet? Just gotta get good, I guess. At dodging. Ouch. Uh-oh. We might not make it. Dude, Alan, run! Run like the wind, my dude.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
Come on. Alright, I need a generator. Forget that manuscript page. There we go. Got any ammo? Any flares, please? I hope I didn't miss them somewhere. I guess we'll find out here very, very shortly. Okay, nothing back hiding over here. Alan is...
I could sense
Alan
the
needs a
movement in
nap.
the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Okay, so I didn't miss any weapons. Good. We just have the light. Sweet. Into the forest of doom we go. Armed with nothing but a flashlight. I'm sure things will go just fine. No problem at all. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Alright, we gotta go to this. Please. Oh, that was cheap. So, was that generator just to psych me out? I think it was. Alan! Oh, I don't think we're gonna make it, y'all. We might. No! Okay. So, what did we learn? What did we learn here today? We learned not to go for the...
Facing the enemy
for the generator, just run.
I had no choice.
Trust no one in the dark. Alright. It's weird, so I played this off stream like in February, I think, this year, maybe? February or March? Ouch. And I still don't remember everywhere to go. Ouch. Just gonna temporarily get them out of my way. Go, Alan! Okay, we got like one more hit before... There we go. Wow! That's a tough section. And I'm only playing on normal. I can only imagine on like hard mode. Probably pretty crazy.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Hmm. Okay. Is this a heavy-duty flashlight? Yes. Why is it not picking up? There we go. Need some batteries. I still don't think I have any, no weapons, just the flashlight. So that's a bit rough, but they just want you to be a little stealthy, I guess. Not even stealthy, just...
The car was
you gotta
heading for the
dip,
cabin
dive,
up ahead.
dodge.
It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
Oh, okay. Whoa, ow.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
Oh. So bright, my eyes!
Light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Homest that. I don't know. We've seen that diving suit a couple times throughout the game. It will be it'll be all will be revealed soon. Trademark. Okay, so it looks like we got some bear traps you gotta worry about. I don't remember. Well, I don't necessarily want to give it away yet. I'll put it that way. See, I always find something new. And this is, I think, my 4th playthrough of this game. Over, like, the last I don't know, 3 or 4 years. And there's always something new I pick up every time I play it. So pretty good. Oh, I almost walked right into the bear trap. Don't do it, Alan. All right. Yeah, that's why I wanted to replay it before getting into Alan Wake 2. Because I knew there was probably going to be a lot that I forgot.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
Yeah, I got the page. Yep, I got the page. I knew it was there, but I was worried I was going to get attacked before I had a chance to start that generator. The Taken are filled with the darkness. Yes, and we got a gun finally. With 14 shells. I think there's a way to get into this place. I gotta remember how, though. Oh, here we go. Oh. Kaboom. Wait, was that bear trap there the whole time? I swear it wasn't until that dude showed up. Oh. Well, I guess there was no other reason to be here. There might have been a thermos up top at some point, if I remember correctly. That's cool that TikTok has corgis that you can use as gifts, though. I didn't know that. I learned something today. Is that another bear trap? Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty neat to find, yep. Oh, man. Alright, I don't really have much in the way of bullets, so we're just gonna... We're gonna hoof it and hope... Oh, hope for the best. I'm not real great at the dodges. Run out. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. Go. Ow. Man, when they have just amazing aim with those things. Ooh. No. Get to the light. Okay. We made it. We made it, thankfully. I love the corgi emotes you can put together like that. Oh, man. They are so adorable.
Car, but there was no sight of the driver.
It's funny though, like anytime I look up or I'll come across a corgi like short or something, whether it's on like
Anybody here?
TikTok or Facebook or whatever,
Barry.
it always recommends like 5 more. Oh.
What are you?
Are you okay, sir?
I'm sorry.
Well, that didn't sound good. It didn't sound good at all. that coming from? Was that
front door was
upstairs?
locked.
I think it was upstairs. Alright. Well, that's really the only place I can go, so... Push. Hello?
I know you. You were in jail the other
Oh,
day.
it's the guy from the jail!
Went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know. It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the
Oh
loony
man,
bin.
that poor guy.
My buddy, Danny. I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
Hey, I wrote it. Don't be mean. Oh. Well. No more moonshine for you. Whoever it was ran out that window. Oh.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence
It's Alan
wants me to,
again.
the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this.
I will thank you properly here in a sec.
Along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who'll help me. I'll make it happen.
Whoa. Whoa. Mike, thanks for that resub over on Twitch.
Welcome back for 44 months.
44 months. Thanks for using your Prime Gaming sub, too. I appreciate it. Let's see here. With that dancing meatwad emote. Very cool. Oh, hi.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
Ah, maybe it was. He just busts through that window and there's a perfectly good door right here. Oh, the door's locked. That would explain.
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
Uh-oh, am I gonna have to drive again, y'all? You know how that goes. Oh, what? I can't jump into the outhouse? Boo. Oh, wait. How do I get into the basement? Was there a basement door? I might not be able to get down there now. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Thank you for the cache of stuff here. Oh, can I go up the steps here? Into the house? Nope, it's still locked. It's cool that it lets you go up them, though. For continuity. Well, I guess we're driving. Oh, here we go.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
But Barry was Barry. So true, Alan. I guess let's drive over to the, this fire watch tower up top. Alright, then I'm gonna want to go back the other way. Ouch. See, I told y'all. Driving in games. Not good. That works, because I wanted just to be able to, like, turn around quickly if need be. This thing has a terrible turn radius. There we go. There we go. Hey, at least it's not on fire this time. Like yesterday. Those were the days. Thank you for those likes over on TikTok. I appreciate it. And welcome, welcome. Oh. Should I switch to the hunting rifle? Sure. And let's listen to the radio.
Well, as I'm sure everyone.
We haven't heard anything from Pat Main in a while.
Coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The sheriff's department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes.
Is that Alice?
In the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident.
That's got to be Alice.
If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give him a hand, all right? This is Pat Main on KBF FM, hoping you're all safe and warm tonight.
Well, that was kind of short and sweet for a Pat Main announcement. Well, is there anything around the other side of this tower? I don't believe. Nah. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm gonna head back down the hill, though. Uh-oh. We got a big guy. Oh, I thought I broke his shield. I guess I didn't. No, I did. All right, let's go back to the handgun. I see a cache of goodies here. Oh, and there's a new car, too. Ow. Let me up. Nice. Oh wow, they really gave me lots of goodies, didn't they? You know what that means. We're gonna have a bad time. Pretty soon. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna take the Jeep. Hopefully it handles better. I'm in danger. I don't know if there's any reason to go in that middle area at all. I think it's just kind of like another way to go. Uh-oh. Whoa! I just run him over. Yes! Let me get out and hopefully not get hit by these guys. Run, Alan! Is there any reason to head down there at all? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Goodness. Some aspects of the open world is still here. I remember when they said they were going to be... Yeah, originally, I think ultimately what we ended up getting was quite a bit different from what their original vision was. But I think it was also, a lot of it was limited by, you know, the hardware at the time. Being that it was coming out on... Weren't they shooting for the original Xbox with this originally? I mean, ultimately, I think it ended up coming out on 360. Yeah. Maybe they didn't plan for the original Xbox. I know... I thought I remember hearing that. Yeah, a pretty huge vision for the game. I mean, you think about it, other than the upgraded textures and stuff, it's still the same game that came out originally, for the most part. And it still holds up. It still holds up pretty well. Oh, man. Let's see. It's a creepy farm the Anderson brothers live on. Okay, so it looks like it's directing me into the barn. But let me look around a little bit first. Whoa! Oh! Spooky, scary skeletons. Whoa. I forgot that was even in this. That's pretty cool. Excuse me. The skeletons? Yeah, that was a nice, nice little scary Easter egg they threw in. You've never seen that, really? It's kind of easy to miss because unless you kind of explore that back area here behind this barn, there's really no other reason to go back there, so I could see it probably being easily missed. cool little nod. It's a little something a little creepy. Okay. Oh, hi. Oh, I tried to dodge and I missed. All right. We good for now? This is one of the cool sections of this game. It can be a little tough, if I remember correctly. I just gotta be not silly and not stand in the same place. I have a habit of doing that. I stand in one place for too long. And then when you do that, bad things happen. I don't remember, though, if there's any, like, manuscript pages or other collectibles that are hidden.
The brothers used to be some kind of rock stars.
Oh, thank you for the follow over on TikTok. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well today.
Ow! Run!
Uh-oh.
There's too many of them!
Yeah!
God damn.
Those Anderson brothers know how to party.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot.
Alright, I gotta see if I can find...
We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out!
heavy duty.
Hey, Al, did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stocked!
Al, hold on! I'll try to get this...
No! Ow! Ow, ow! See, I was guilty of standing in one place too long. Ba-ba-ba. Woo! Aw, I hit the wrong button. I didn't dodge in time.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot.
All right.
Al, we have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out!
Load faster, Alan.
Hey, Al, did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff? This place is stocked.
Al, hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on!
Load faster, Alan. Up, up, up.
Goddamn turn of the century wiring! Hang on, Al! I'll get them working again, I promise!
All right, let's go. Ow. I don't remember how many rounds of this we have to survive. How did I not pick up the heavy-duty lantern? Hey, welcome on in, chicken nuggets. I had some of those for dinner this evening, but welcome in on Twitch. How you doing? Get him! I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's nice to meet you. doing a bit of an Alan Wake lore run in preparation for Alan Wake 2. No, not like this. Barry, come on, do the thing! We gotta be getting close to the end, right? You would think.
Welcome.
Welcome! Thank you for the follow. Over on Twitch. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Dodge! Uh-oh. I've run out of the good stuff, y'all. All the flashbangs, we ran out. Oh no. Oh, that was close. I was getting worried. What a cool scene, though. Very, very neat. Children of the Elder God trophy earned. What is that trophy?
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
I wonder what that is. I'm kind of curious now.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
Calm down, Barry. Ooh, I need ammo. Let's see. That was the original flashlight. I think there is a manuscript page hiding behind the stage somewhere. If I'm not misremembering. Let's see. No, maybe not. You saw it? Oh, there it is. There it is. Good catch. All right. We got it. We got it. I thought I remembered there being one there. That's probably how I missed those last couple thermoses, because even though they glow for some reason, it's difficult to see them occasionally. Just like there was a whole other... Whoa, Alan. You okay there, buddy? Take a break, take a breather. See, like there was a whole box over here that I missed. Okay, we're pretty well stocked. I think it's because the flashlight, it glares on things and it gives you the illusion that stuff glows. So you just kind of over time get used to seeing stuff that looks like it's glowing. And you tune it out. At least that's what I think, or my strange explanation of it. All right, Barry, where to? We're headed over to the Anderson home.
See, bestseller? No reason to worry. The cutout's good as new.
The
right
cutout
where I
is
left it.
okay.
I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Finally.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
All right, well... Trying to remember, I think I have to go along the side and then up the scaffolding. I think. Mind to Barry? Yes. protect the cutout. I mean, the cutout is cool. I'm not gonna lie. But, you know, it's not like you couldn't just make another one, right? You can't make another Alan. Well, in theory. Although there's some timey-wimey alternate universe type stuff and things that occurs. Yes, I need that cutout. Did they sell those? Or I would venture to guess they probably had those for promotional purposes when the game came out. Probably like for GameStops and other stores. Trying to find, if that did exist, I'm sure finding them now would be pretty tough to do. And you would probably have to pay a pretty penny to do to get one. I don't even know where the heck I would put it. I mean, I do have some room in here in my office, but man. In the DLCs, there's cutouts of other characters too. Alright. Jump.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. Is that Al?
Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything.
Oh, real funny,
If
Barry.
I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and serious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me.
I know.
That's okay. I can just take him for granted.
Okay, Barry. I get it.
That's pretty good. You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Not so.
Can I jump off of here, nut? Break. Oh, nope. I kind of got hurt. My ankles! Yes. Bring the cutout, sir. Let's go.
Wow. You look at that thing, Al. They really went all out with this Viking.
Oh, yeah. They had a Viking ship and everything. I know, my ankles!
They must have done okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
What game was I playing recently where I
about
kept saying
Ozzy
about, oh, my
Osbourne through
ankles?
reality TV?
I kept breaking my ankles. Ow, my ankles. That's gonna bother me now. I'm trying to remember what that was. What game that we played recently. Oh, Night Springs time, y'all.
We all spend
Oh, Night Springs. Man,
somewhere
what's that
between
memory?
fantasy and
Hey, remember when I got you that gig? Your first real writing job.
Oh yeah, Alan wrote for Night Springs.
Was this one of your episodes?
Yeah, Al's doing okay. He just walks it off. Walks off the pain.
The dream of dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly
A sudden stop, you say?
a long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until.
Hey, Cosmic Reed, how you doing?
Oh,
Welcome,
wow.
welcome.
Who's that? You don't know him? What are you?
Hope you're having a good Wednesday.
Us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit.
I'm a dream.
And the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
The weirdo in the diving suit.
Well, maybe you're a really confused.
Interesting.
Shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys, and they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases with monsters nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that.
Yeah, maybe where's the Mothman to save us from all this?
Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
I know, Barry's like, come on, Alan, we really don't have time for this, but I'm like, I'm watching it.
What's that? What?
Go talk to your cutout, Barry.
Oh, God help us. It's an
Uh-oh. Well, that one was mysterious. Yeah, Barry's like, oh. You don't like when I shine that light in your eye, do you? Okay, fine. Oh, Barry. I gotta remember what to do here. I think I gotta go upstairs. Yeah. And there's another manuscript page. So the way that I've been doing it, I've been picking all the manuscript pages up, and then at the end of each chapter, I've been reading them. Which, come to think of it, I don't know that we read them from chapter 3 yesterday. Because I started chapter 4, and that's right when we ended the stream. So we'll have to listen to both 3 and 4.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Hint, hint, perhaps? Let's see. The Old Gods of Asgard, the 1975 Ragnarok tour. Be awed by celestial wrath and fury. Oh, they weren't anywhere near me, though. Boo. Maybe that reunion tour. Maybe. Maybe we'll see them. They were near you twice. Hey, Ellie. How you doing? Welcome. All right, how do I... Okay, I only have flares. Oh. Okay. Woo! That was a well-timed laugh track there. Whoa! My goodness. Run, Alan. All right. Yes, well-timed laugh track. What did I even avoid? I heard the knife coming towards me, but I didn't see it. Oh, there he is. All right. I think we got them all. Oh, I didn't use the shotgun. Oof. Sir? Ow. Is there another one in here or just the one? There we go.
I think we can make it through here, Al.
I don't know the idea about trying to like shoot ghostly figures, but you know. It seems to work, I guess. Not really sure how the logistics of that plan out, but, you know. I think that's why this is so cool, because you do use the flashlight a lot for enemies. So it's kind of unique. Yeah, I guess the ghosts don't like the guns. Fair enough. They get offended by the gesture and just leave. Maybe. Oh, man. Did I pick up any grenades? I did not, but I do have this. Nice. That worked. I mean, at least the flare gun makes sense. If they're, you know, affected by light. The regular guns, not so much. It would have been kind of neat if they would have added to the story somehow about the weapons were special, like they were infused with... It would have come off as really convoluted now that I'm saying it out loud, but infused with light somehow, like some kind of special... I don't know. Maybe they kicked it around and then realized it didn't sound like a very good idea. Not super relatable.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Okay, fine, Barry. I'll do it. I'll do it because it's for you. Let there be light.
Be careful, Al!
Be careful, Al, as he says as he stands in one spot and just waits for me to find us a way out of here. It's okay, Barry. You're still my best friend and my favorite agent.
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
I'm good, Barry. Yeah, maybe silver bullets. There you go. Wait a minute. How do I go back up? Oh, the staircase that's right in front of my face. Yeah, let's continue up the staircase. What's that sound? Is that a flock of birds on the roof? Oh, it's the radio.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one.
Padmain.
Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking.
Yeah, that would be tough to climb with that flashlight for sure.
To join me here in the studio.
Definitely.
Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, you know, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year.
Oh yeah, it's wild, man. So wild.
A lot of people gone missing, too. Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, you know, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but... Definitely, Pat. Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat.
Oh,
But
yeah,
actually,
yeah.
Most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, you know? Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping
Hey,
by.
Rockhen, welcome
Well,
on
let's get
in
back to your
over on
patrol.
Twitch. Hello, hello.
Yeah, sure
Happy
thing, Pat.
Wednesday. All right, we gotta find this silo door for Barry. Hello, hello. Gotta start this generator. Why did you hear Hank Azaria? You know, it kind of did sound like Hank Azaria, didn't it? I don't think it was, but it definitely sounded like him. For sure. Now I'm curious. I doubt it was him, but I guess never say never.
See the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Okay. Kick it. The one dude on the radio kind of sounded like Hank Azaria from I mean, he's done lots of voice work, but probably most famously known for The Simpsons. Many, many, many different roles on The Simpsons over the years. Let's see. I guess I have to go out the doors here then. Uh-oh.
Got to be kidding.
Welp. Alan, time to go, buddy. Oh, it's coming for me. Yeah. It would be interesting if there was a first-person option. For sure. Maybe a little bit disorienting, though. Because I was thinking about it even, like... I'll use Resident Evil Village as an example. I did get the Shadows of... not the Shadows of Rose, but the Winter's expansion for it, finally. So we'll be checking that out on stream at some point as well. I kind of want to try it in third person. Because first person in that game was a bit rough visually. I'd play this in first person. I would try it for sure. Yeah, it would be a lot scarier. Alan Wake 2 is still in third person, isn't it? I don't think I saw that it was in first person. I mean, either way, it doesn't matter. I'll still be excited to play it, but... I don't think I can go... Can I go out here? To Valhalla? Yeah, I don't think it is. I think it's still third person. I've tried to avoid pretty much anything other than the game trailers for that. Just because I want to go in with like a completely fresh mind on it. But I think from what I saw, it was still in third person. Yeah, it's in third. All right. Exciting. Which is odd, because usually I prefer playing games in first person, but some it's a little bit difficult to do. Like, it's something with the way the motion works, I guess. Playing zombies in first person? Yeah, that can be scary for sure. Oh no, Alan! Uh-oh. Oh. I was worried I was gonna have to restart. Thank you for that follow over on TikTok. Welcome, welcome. Ooh. Alan, my ankles! We're doing a lore playthrough of the original Alan Wake, and anything related to Alan Wake. So Alan Wake's American Nightmare, ultimately Alan Wake 2, and I think we're gonna do a Control run as well. Immerse ourselves in Alan Wake. I know, I thought I got perma stuck there too.
Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me. Hang on.
I had to find a key to get Barry out.
Alright, I saw the key.
Get the door open.
I was worried, but then I thought, well, even if we would have gotten stuck there, I think the checkpoint was right after that fight, so it wouldn't have been that bad.
Hold up. Come on, this place is all dusty. You know I got my allergies.
Calm down, Barry. Cool your jets. We're coming over.
Come on, Al, open the door already. Seriously, I don't like it in here.
Wow. Calm down, dude. There you go.
Hey, let's go, man.
Wait, where's the cutout? Inquiring minds need to know. Where's the Alan Wake cutout? He was carrying it earlier. What did he do with it?
Together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy. Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field.
I know.
We're almost there.
Resident Evil Barry.
This farm is a crazy place.
Barry
for
Burton
crazy
needs
people.
to train Barry Wheeler how to bury. That would be cool.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this.
Voice chat on zombies. I've always wanted to try the Call of Duty zombie mode just because, you know, I love zombie stuff, but admittedly, I'm not, like, super into competitive shooters like that. I'm more of, like, the casual look for lore, explore every nook and cranny, find lore, story, that kind of thing. The real, like, ultra-competitive FPS games, I mean, no harm, no foul to anybody that loves them, but it's just not really for me. I'd love to. I'd love to try the zombie mode, though. Back whenever, was it Call of Duty? Maybe it was Modern Warfare. I got access to a beta for it, and I played a little bit, but I was so terrible, I gave up. And I usually don't do voice comms either, because unless I know who I'm playing with, because it can be pretty rough sometimes. And actually, you know what? It wasn't Modern Warfare. It was Black Ops 4, I think. I got into the beta for that. That was the one that had the zombie, the Titanic stuff, right? I think. Because that one looked really cool. I never got around to playing it, though. Just played a little bit of the beta, and that was it. They got a pretty cool house here. Looks like a Viking ship. Pretty neat. When did the new one come out? Modern Warfare 3? I don't really follow it so much, so forgive me for not knowing. But yeah, if y'all are just finding the channel this evening from TikTok or finding us new here on Twitch, I usually play games in the horror, mystery, sci-fi, and suspense genres. I have a soft spot for lore and for loot. If I can go through a game and loot things, you best believe I'm gonna do it. Fallout is one of my favorite old-time series. In fact, my channel on Twitch started back in 2018 by streaming Fallout 76, the beta when it launched. Just had our 5-year anniversary on the 30th. So, that's a little bit about me. I started this journey a little bit over 5 years ago. Let's see. Oh, this place is pretty picked over, isn't it? Barry, get out of my way, dude. Asgard. In the valley of my shadow.
Come on, Al. Let's get the lights on, huh?
I like long walks to the beach and breakfast sandwiches. That's a little about me. I mean, nothing wrong with either of those, I suppose. I too enjoy a good breakfast sandwich. Walks on the beach. I mean, aesthetically, it's nice for the view, but I'm not a huge fan of sand. Walking around in sand everywhere.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the
Old gods know the truth. Gold Gamer TTV, welcome on in. How you doing? Howdy, howdy. Oh, manuscript page. Almost missed it. Welcome on in. It's so interesting that the Anderson brothers, so they were big rock stars, and they have like 2 twin beds in their house. It looks like a Viking ship, but they have 2 twin beds. Aha! Find the lady of the light. Oh, now this song's gonna be stuck in my head all night.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Yes. Nice guitar. You're gonna get this game 100%. It's worth it. Of course, I am a big fan of the Alan Wake universe in general, but it's worth it for sure. Especially if you like, if you're a fan of like Twin Peaks. I'm trying to think of some other influences that you see in this. There's a lot of different like movie and pop culture references though. But I played this for the first time, I think back in 2019, and this is like my 4th time through, I believe.
That's gotta be what's her face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
I know the feeling music gets stuck in your head. Yeah, it's easy to do. It's good stuff. All right, let's go. Well, let's play the record, shall we? I haven't 100%ed this because I haven't done the nightmare mode stuff yet. It's like the Anderson brothers knew that all of this would happen.
Okay. We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on,
Those are some
Barry,
big bottles.
Yeah, what the hell?
Oh, did you get into the zombies? Well, best of luck. Oh, for some wins and not some scares.
We'll get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, god.
Oh, there's the cutout.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year.
Yeah.
And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you
best books
couldn't.
ever.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those.
My
cooks
brain
and
is
be,
melting.
Booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay.
I'm still trying to figure out if Barry is wearing very long shorts or like capri type pants. I haven't been able to figure it out. I think what's throwing me off is he's wearing the boots. So maybe they're not as long as they look. Oh, maybe they could be normal pants but rolled up too. I didn't even think of that as an option. That's fair. Didn't think about it. That's true. I myself, so I'm pretty short myself, and it's tough to find shorts and pants that that work with short legs. Barry is Jonah Hill in disguise. Baby. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, out of body experience.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth.
Alan!
A suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine.
Oh, you're taller than that, Mike.
Body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Brighton.
Oh no, chicken
the night
nuggets.
Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I rememred being surprised.
Although I guess if you were playing as a zombie, that's what you were supposed to do. So GG then, I suppose. Right? It's kind of one of those situations where you say GG and or I'm sorry, however once you want to apply that. Or like I'm sorry and or you're welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Welcome on into Twitch.
I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness.
Where did he go? He went out here.
Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that,
oh no, Alan.
The next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad that you guys are having fun and
all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Give you a comfy place to kind of relax for a bit. Thank you. Thank you.
Alice.
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Uh-oh.
Alice!
Alan! Oh.
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin.
Oh, there she is.
Alice?
Mike Hart, thank you for gifting out a sub to Ghoul Gamer. Well, welcome on in again and enjoy those emotes. We got some adorable purple bat emotes. Mick Jagger, no! And also, thank you, Mike Hart, for gifting out a sub to Chicken Nuggets. Enjoy the emotes. And welcome on in again. Spread those adorable purple bats all over Twitch. Welcome on into the Belfry. Thank you.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
Oh yeah, we have pizza too. We have raining pizza. It became a meme after a while because I was dying a lot in certain games, so
She must be here somewhere.
we had a pizza party whenever
Alice.
Yes,
an imaginary
that's what she
virtual
is.
pizza party.
You can apologize.
Alice.
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice. Normally I would say pizza as well, but we had Wendy's for dinner and was very filling. Alan, sir, this is a Wendy's.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so.
Oh no.
She's dead. She drowned.
No.
No!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty.
She's so
All she wanted
mean.
was to help
Why
you
is she so
right.
mean?
You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place.
Oh, it was good. My food was good.
Power to
It was
change
just I had a lot of it. I probably shouldn't have eaten so
she
much.
wanted you to write. I
Yeah, well, I appreciate you hanging out with us, so thank you.
You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
Ah, so he has to write her story.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her.
Yeah, the bacon that was on my sandwich is actually pretty good. It was crispy.
All right. I'll fix it.
Which was delightful.
I'll bring her back.
Ah!
No.
You.
I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful.
Oh yeah, if you found us today, either on TikTok or on Twitch, we have a community Discord. Stop on in if that's your thing.
Escape into the story, to bring a light
it's the best way to know when I go live because I always post there too.
To interrupt the horror
as well as on my socials.
Where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
There's that diving suit again.
Because it was written, I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
Did she look old then? I don't know, like if that was an insult to Barbara in general or just whatever she became. I'm assuming it's whatever she became. The dark presence.
Confused and groggy. My mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape.
Oh boy.
The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
Just get some spotlights. Use that light, Alan. Well, I guess that explains how he got to the car at the beginning of the game.
It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Oh, Nightingale. Alright, that's the end of, I'm gonna mute it just for I'm concerned about copyright purposes with the music. So I went ahead and muted muted the episode, so let's start back with episode 5 coming up.
On Alan Wake. Under the influence of the dark presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The lake, it does something to the works of art.
Uh-oh, that Mothman at it again.
My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Onto the clicker.
Well, we're expecting a record crowd from the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Watery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up.
I don't know, who else wants to go to Deer Fest? Me. You want to go to Moose Fest? But this is Deer Fest, though.
Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light.
The lamp lady. She's gonna help us.
All the manuscript pages were gone. the FBI agent had taken them.
I think my tongue just took a crap in my mouth. Oh, wait, we're in jail now?
Wow, Barry.
Al, this is not good.
That about sums it up.
All right, well. Oh, Barry. Oh, man. With that, I think we might take our first break of the stream because it's been
Never drinking again.
just under the 2-hour mark. So I like to try to take breaks every couple hours just to get up and stretch and all that stuff. I will put some music on, though. So I found this station on Pretzel. It's the copyright safe or DMCA safe music. It's a VHS. It's supposed to be like 80s related. So I will put that on. Enjoy the tunes. And we will be back momentarily with more Alan Wake Remastered. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thanks for all the support today so far as well. All the follows, both on TikTok and Twitch. And thank you for the gifted subs and stuff, too. Holy moly. But yes, we will return shortly with more Alan Wake. Be right back.